Hey guys, good morning. It's Mitch here at Legacy Lumber, and today we're flapping some slabs on our CNC router. This CNC router that we have is 6 feet wide by 16 feet long, so if we have pieces that are bigger that don't fit in our planer, that's 38 inches wide, we bring them on here. And this piece here, we cut at 3 inches. This is a piece of willow for a client of ours, and it dressed out to 1.7 inches, so just under 2 inches. That's why we cut it at 3 inches thick, because we want to get the thickest yield out of it for customers, and in case it does warp even more, we can get it flat and it's not going to be too thin. This is where you operate the machine. Nice chair here, computer. And so I control it with the keyboard. Goes back, forth, up, down, and when you start with a piece of wood, it's usually pretty wavy, and then we use these wedges here to we split the difference, and then I have another tool up here. It's just a sliding combination square, and what we do is when we first put a piece of wood on here to get it balanced, I'll just go like this and get the measurement on one corner, and then I'll go over to the other side, measure that, and then whatever the difference is on each corner, I use the wedge and I put it under, make sure it's flat, and to get the most out of it. And then you split the difference, and then when you flip it over, the bottom's flat, and it makes it really easy to continue with it. So we just got this big slab on here. It's a butternut, same customer as that other piece of willow that we just did. And as you can see, it's pretty wobbly, and we just had to flip it over too, because that end kicked out or kicked up, which would be down, and so we flipped it over to get it flatter on this side first. So checking that, height on that corner, and I'll go over here and do the same on the opposite corner. It's out by like 1 inch on this corner, like 1/4 inch, and now I'll check the other two. Way low here. And way high here. So this one's pretty hard to split the difference, so what we'll do is we just put the wedges in so we're sitting. As long as that corner and this corner, the two highest, are around the same, which they are, that one's 1/4 inch out, but that should be fine. Once we get it sitting stable and clamped up, I'll show you the rest of the process. And this piece of wood is really big, and I'm not that big of a guy, so it's sometimes when I try to move the ends to see if it's sitting flat, it might not be. So what I like to do, I just get on it and kind of go like this and just make sure it's sitting flat, which this one is. Alright, so I have wedges on all 4 corners where the spots are high or low to get it to sit flat. And just before I throw the clamps on, I always like to double check the heights and just make sure I'm not out by too much. Yeah, so we're good. So I'm going to throw some clamps on it now. Alright, just before we get started, I want to talk about what bits we're using on here. So this is from Amana tool. This is a 5, these are carbide, right?
These are carbide bits, yeah. This is the Amana RC2259, actually.
Whoa.
So the unique feature of this bit is that the inserts are mounted on a 45-degree angle, so it's making a chamfer cut, as well as the very corners of the bit are also squared off. So this leaves a very, very, very good finish, although it requires more horsepower. And then the other bit we have in the machine right now is an RC2252, which has 2 cutter heads. It actually has 4 cutter heads. We removed the bottom cutter heads and only used the sides. Lower horsepower, still leaves a fantastic finish. And of course, in the description below.
You can't just do stuff like these.
Melissa's
I was about to until.
Oh, he's about to. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll do it again.
Yeah, just start saying it.
Yeah.
She'll cut it.
Yeah, no, I will. And the links for these tools will be in the description below. Before we get started here, I just want to talk about the cutting heads. These are from Amana Tools. This one is a carbide 5-head cutter, and it leaves a really good finish for a higher horsepower. And then what we're using is a smaller one. It's 1.5 inches or 2 inch, sorry, and it's got carbide teeth as well, better for lower horsepower routers, but still leaves a really good finish. And as you can see, this one's all the carbide inserts they're replaceable. So this one, we obviously hit a stone or something. These teeth are pretty chipped up, but we're gonna replace those. But we're gonna use for this butternut the 2-headed one. Okay, so everything's set up. We got it all balanced. We got it clamped down. And now we're about to start. So what I'll do is I'll turn the machine on with this green button here. Takes a minute to get the RPMs up. So now the machine is running, and I don't have the height set, so what I'm going to go down to is I just go around higher than the wood itself, just kind of see where I am. So by splitting the difference, you really maximize the yield of the piece of wood. So we got it starting in a corner, and then we'll just go down in increments of 0.2 of an inch to start until it's all one. You can see all the start here. So we just got this side nice and flat. It took about an hour, and so we're gonna flip it over and make sure it's flat on that side and keep on with the process. Just pulled off the slab. It turned out pretty good. It's just over 2 inches, so it's pretty good for 3. I don't know what else to say.
Cool.
Jeez, I don't know.
This is Mitch from Legacy Lumber. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Okay, I'll say that. This is Mitch from Legacy Lumber. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Cheers.
Smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe.
That's right.
All that technological stuff, right?